Hi, I'm Shelley Neese with this week's Messianic Lite. This week's parashah is Vayeshev, which means, and he lived. It covers Genesis 37:1 to 40:23. The text covers the first chapters in the long story of Joseph. At first, the story feels consistent with the biblical theme of sibling rivalry, spurred by jealousy and parental favoritism that repeats itself in each generation. Jacob stokes the fire of that jealousy when he gives Joseph a special coat. Joseph fans the flame when he reveals to his brothers his dream, which symbolized their inferiority to him. Though Joseph's dream will later come true, he shows the naivety of a 17-year-old by sharing it with his already jealous brothers. They were within their rights to resent the dream. However, the brothers were likely extra sensitive because up until now, each generation has only picked one of its sons to pass on the covenant. Isaac was chosen over Ishmael in the sons of Abraham's second marriage. Jacob won the birthright over Esau. Until now, chosenness in the covenant has been definitive and at the exclusion of other siblings. Jacob is the one who, however, who will pass on the covenant, the identity of Israel, to all of his sons, the progenitors of the 12 tribes of Israel. The Bible, in its brutal honesty, exposes the faults and pettiness of the mortals who God selects to represent his name on earth. Those tasked with the ultimate pursuit of justice and holy living are first introduced to us when they throw their brother into a pit and sell him into slavery. The story of Joseph is one of the fullest narratives in the entire Torah. It has all the key elements of great literature: intrigue, a central hero, a dramatic backdrop, symbolism, and redemption. And that way, the story is similar to Esther. And both God's hand can be felt pulsating throughout the course of events. However, God's voice is not dramatically heard. God does not have the same kind of encounters with Joseph as he did Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. His interventions are subtle and quiet through dreams and a clear orchestrating of events to fulfill his will. It is Joseph who I identify with most closely. His life narrative reflects my own experience. Though I am also a bit of a dreamer, my story lacks the dramatic, life-altering moments. No burning bushes or nocturnal wrestling with God or hosting angels at my tent. Instead, if I take a bird's eye view of my life, I see the outline of God's hand, nudging me closer to his will and purpose. I really wish this wasn't a virtual Bible study. I know every believer like Joseph has their own imprint of God's hand on their story. Leave a comment and let us hear yours. Shavua Tov. Have a good week.